It feels so good to get some soil blocks made. I think I've been feeling a little uneasy because normally I have already trays seeded and in the basement. But yeah, last week I didn't have my soil mix ready to go. I still think I wasn't feeling 100%. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling way more energetic. The sun is shining. I'm excited for a week to get some work done. Yeah, and I'm excited to use this. This is the swiftblocker 200 cell soil block maker. I didn't own this a year ago. I owned it later in the spring, so I used it. I did use it a lot last year, but I never used it in January. I was making all my soil blocks with a little handheld soil block maker, which I still like that, but I think I could do max 4 trays and my hand would start to get sore. But I just did 8 trays. I think that I could make soil blocks with this all day. It's very comfortable to use. The only, the annoying thing is not with the soil block maker, it's with my soil. I'm using that really dry, older mix that I got. I think I bought it at Costco because it was a good price last year. So it took forever to rehydrate because I let it dry out. And there is a lot of sticks in it, which doesn't work with soil blocks. And I didn't, yeah, I think some people might sift their soil. I don't sift it. So I had to pick out a lot of sticks so they don't get stuck in here. So not ideal, but we did it. 8 trays, ready to go, ready to be seeded.
So there are many benefits from cover crops. Cover crops are multifunctional. They influence a range of different benefits. So all cover crops influence all of these benefits, but different cover crop species and mixtures can do a better job. This before, this is a pea nodule, and we know that legumes are actively fixing nitrogen when they have this grapefruit. More parts of the soil. Cover crops also play a critical role in reducing erosion. That's probably the first reason that you'd want to have cover crops, to help both armor the soil and hold the soil in place to reduce erosion and keep all of that best topsoil in place. All these things contribute to our health.
So someone asked me what my favorite flower is, and I think it's Lisianthus. I love the flower. It's just so pretty. I love that it has a long vase life. It stores well in the cooler. I love the variety of people that like to buy it. So yeah, and I think the other reason why I like it is I really like the growing part of it. I know it takes a really long time to get it to bloom, but you seed it in January here, and it doesn't bloom till August. So you are taking care of it for a long time. But I think that's actually why I like growing it. I like something that's a bit more challenging. I like it that I can care for it for a long time. I love seeding it in January. I'm not like super busy, so I can do it slowly. I do it in my kitchen, so it's warm. On a cold winter day, the sun is usually shining in my kitchen window, so it's just a very pleasant experience. And I can drink my tea, and I can catch up on my videos that maybe I missed watching during the growing season. Today's videos on cover crop, you know how much I like my cover crops. So I'm just listening to them talk about their cover crop trials. So in Lisianthus, I don't find hard to seed. It's because all the seed comes in pellets because it's so tiny. Like to seed it without the pellet, it's like dust. So they put this pellet over each seed. So I like it because I can just seed it with my fingers and drop them in. And then I just use the toothpick to pick up any seed that maybe I dropped it where I didn't want it. I think the only problem is my dogs. Oscar, I think, is fine in the house when I'm seeding in January. He is quite content to sleep his day away. But Walter, I think, would prefer if we were outside doing something that has a little bit more activity. So this is my box of Lisianthus seeds. Yeah, some of it I bought this year, and I probably half of these are leftover seeds from last year. It's not ideal to save your Lisianthus seeds because they have the pellets on it, so a lot of people don't do that, but I still think my germination is okay on saved seed. And I like to buy them in packs of 1,000 because you get slightly better price. I think on average, like 1,000 is about 100 Canadian. It depends on the variety. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. So this box is worth a lot of money. It's kind of crazy when I think about it, but there's so many fun varieties to try, and I love it. I just like growing a lot of Lisianthus. These are the first 4 trays I seeded at the beginning of the week, and I'm like super excited because it's all eucalyptus, and I think all the trays are germinating. I put them in these shorter trays because I have a bunch of them, but I don't really want to take the plastic off yet because I don't think they're all germinated, but some of them are hitting the plastic, so yeah, maybe I should have put them in the taller trays. But I did put all the Lisianthus in the taller trays, so the plastic is not near the soil at all, which is great because Lisianthus take longer to germinate. So the eucalyptus I seeded 5 days ago, and we have life, and Lisianthus I think I'll probably be waiting till the end of next week. But first batch is done. I am excited. I have room for 1 more tray, so it bothers me when my shelves aren't full. So I think before today's over, I'll get 1 more tray seeded for this week. But I'm very happy with how much I got seeded. And I thought I'd show you how much the worms ate. So I actually peeked in here. I can't help myself. I looked a couple days ago, and I could only find a banana peel left. I couldn't find evidence of any of the other food I gave them. And I don't actually know where the banana peel is now either. Usually that hangs around for a bit longer. But yeah, I think they had a good week. All that food is gone. I brought down some more food today, so I'll feed them on the other side this time. So good week for the worms. Good week for Jen. I'm excited to get some seeds started, and I'm really excited to start seeing some life already down here. So I hope you had a good week too, and I'll see you next time.